What's going on, everybody? I hope everyone's having a great day. My day's going all right because myself and Scarlett are going to take a look at Masters of the Universe Chronicles Scare Glow. Let's jump right in. Look at the packaging of this new Scare Glow figure. So, this is the first figure in the new Masters of the Universe Chronicles line, even calling that out here as the inaugural edition. I want to mention here that the box art looks freaking amazing on this guy. We got some product shots in the back, and we even got a calling out Mattel's new deluxe articulation. I am so excited for this figure. Now, I'm a fan of Scare Glow. I like skeleton-themed characters a lot of times. So, this guy's right up my alley. I was excited when I found him at the local Walmart. So, let's get this guy out of the package and see how he feels in hand. Oh, we have Mattel calling out what contents is in the box. So we get the figure, 2 hands, and his halberd. And we can see, yes, we get the figure, 2 hands, and the halberd. Okay, get that out first. Pretty pliable metal there on the shaft of the weapon. Okay, both hands on. Okay, the main figure's got some plastic ties that are around his hands and feet. So let's go ahead and get those undone so we can get this guy out of the plastic. There we go. I don't think there's any more. Oh, the cape is taped down. Okay. That cape feels nice. Oh, there we have him. Scare Glow out of the packaging. Here we have the brand new Masters of the Universe Chronicles Scare Glow figure. And this guy feels great. So this is using Mattel's new deluxe articulation system, meaning he can go and pull off insane poses. Now, I've heard other reviewers say, and I've got to agree, the joints, while tight, they stay in position no matter where you stop them, they are smooth, especially these knee joints. The ab crunch gives so much dynamicism to him. The cape is all right. I really would like to see figures with soft goods coming with some kind of cable or wire within the cape to make it stay. If I remember correctly, the Revelations goddess was it Goddess Lyn, or the super powered version of Evil Lyn, when she got the Sword of Powers, her figure has a wired cape. And I don't think that made it onto many of the figures in that line. I'd like to see it become more of a standard thing, because those of us that like to really pose the cape so it looks good, it comes in handy. I think what I'll end up doing is I have this craft wire that I've used on other figurescapes. Heck, I think I used it on Revelation's Netflix Skeletor to make it more posable. So I'll probably end up gluing some of this to his cape to give us that dynamicism when posing. But other than that, let's take a look at the figure here, because he does pose fantastically already. So he comes with a few interchangeable hands, another open hand to go on his left side, and a grip hand to go on his right. So by default, he comes with a fist and a grip hand on his left. So he can easily hold his halberd in this hand. There we go. Very fitting for the evil Lord of Subternia. His flame effect does come off along with the head. And with the head removed, his shoulder pads, that's what I'm going to call them, shoulder pads, that also have the cape attached, can come off as well. So you can give him very stripped down, like I almost think of a bare knuckle brawl kind of motif in this stance. So all he's got is the loincloth and the gauntlets and his greaves on his legs. This could easily be like man to man, I'm gonna fight you kind of look. The sculpting on this figure is really nice. So while we've got the bone details that are not just simply painted, they're actually molded and etched into the sculpt. We've also got this really nice muscle design that's going across the rest of his body. It gives him a lot more, I call it oomph, in the terms of presence. He doesn't feel just like a 2D drawing that someone decided to turn into an action figure. He's got shoulder spikes, which I don't think I've ever seen a Scare Glow have before, but without the shoulder pads on, definitely gives him a bit more of a presence. Got the butterfly joints, allowing for the arms to move in or out. Let's take a look at the head sculpt here. It's got that crack going down, which has been a staple of the figure all the way back since the original vintage. It's got a really, I don't know if that's painted or if that's like a dirty wash to give him that kind of depth and look on his face. Like, it looks really good. Love the piercing green eyes. I just noticed he got what seems to be the rest of his spine coming down the neck mold on the ball joint. That's really nice. Man. He stands really well too. Just in some random poses, like he can stick the landing. Let's give him the other grip hand. So the hands do come off, and it's the wrist that has the peg versus the hand itself. I know with some figures you'll see it the other way around. But they go on. Let's take the head off. The head comes off really easy. You don't have to do a lot of force versus the hands, as you saw just a moment ago. The hands take a moment to come off. I'm going to keep the flame off for a moment. Put this off the side. Let's see if we can get him in like a dual-handed pose. So this is the new 6.5-inch scale figure. And he feels like a solid 6.5-inch figure. Like, he doesn't feel too small, doesn't, like, the proportions all feel right. Like, it doesn't feel like the legs are too long or the arms are too long. Like, the torso seems like it's well proportioned. Nothing feels out of sorts. I really like this guy. That's just not, and that's not just me saying it because I'm a Scare Glow fan. He just feels right. He looks nice, and if we're getting more figures in this kind of style, man, I'm excited. Even if the Chronicles line is primarily movie focused right now, I really hope we get more figures like Scare Glow in just a nice reimagined, collector focused aspect. Because if they're going to have this kind of articulation, if they're going to have this kind of quality, he is going to be the start of a really great trend for folks wanting to get updated MOTU figures to up their displays if they have them, or just enjoy the figures in general. So I'm really excited for this new line, and I can't wait to see what Mattel comes up with next. So thank you guys for joining me on my initial thoughts on Scare Glow figure. If you like this, please consider throwing me a like. If you want to see more content like this, please consider subscribing. Thank you all so much, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.